Fix my hair.
We're going to be live in a sec.
I think you're live now. Got the notification.
All right, sounds good. Good morning, everyone. This is Maria Rivera from Omega Family Global and
Maria Kennemer, the M&Ms.
M&Ms. Today, we're here to talk to you about reapplying. We have seen that many of our surrogates would like to become either second or third time surrogates. And the application process is different from the first time, isn't it, Maria?
Yes, it's a little shorter. So what I do when you're interested in coming back for a second or third surrogacy, usually I'm the one who will, reprocess you. And so instead of having you fill out the full application, the initial call, I'll just review the information that we have for your doctor and just make sure that you didn't have any health issues that would prevent you from becoming a surrogate again. And then the first thing we'll do is we'll request your medical records for your surrogate pregnancy. And then once we receive those medical records and they are reviewed, then we'll schedule a call so we can review your profile, make sure that everything's updated, change anything that needs to be changed. Let me see what else. Oh, I will need new pictures, current pictures of you for your new profile, and your driver's license if the one that we have on file has been expired. I usually review all of that before requesting it, just to make sure. And then that's it. So we get medical records, they still get reviewed. We'll update your profile, get new pictures, and we're done. So it is a little bit shorter. And then again, just like before, the longest is waiting for those medical records to come in. Sometimes we may get lucky and we have them, within that week, and sometimes it may take a couple of weeks. So also on that, my suggestion would be if you can sign in to the hospital portal, the portal, or if your doctor has a patient portal, it's just easier for you to just log in, create an account. If you don't have one already, just log in and download your medical records and just send them to us. That would be easiest. And if they don't, then we'll do the old school way, the old fashioned way of faxing the request and getting those records for you. So pretty much that's
the most important part to start with is understanding that you want to reapply. And the moment that you have decided that that is the case, if you are currently on your pregnancy and you decide on your surrogacy journey and you decide to do this, speak to Maria Kennemer directly. So that way she's already in the know that this is something that you want to do. You could also speak to your surrogate support team. You could also speak to your case managers. There are many ways, but we recommend you directly speaking to Maria. Even if you're just considering it, it's not, something that you're going to do maybe right off the bat when you finish your surrogacy. But even if you're just interested in doing a second one, make sure you tell Maria Kennemer.
Yeah, even if you're just, like Maria said, if you're just thinking about it and you want a little bit more information, because the compensation does change. Usually what I'll do is I'll send you the compensation package so you can just review it and, see if everything, sounds good to you. Sometimes we do have some surrogates that would like some modifications in there, where it be, maternity leave or, let's say, an increase in breastfeeding or anything. So that's why I send you the compensation package to review first and see, give you something to look at, and consider throughout. And again, if you have any questions in regards to the compensation package, you could always, ask me or Tracy, and we can help you with that. So
yeah, and the thing is also, you can always go on stories, you can always go on Facebook, you can always go on these different venues and ask about them, like for who has been a second-time surrogate, who has been a third-time surrogate. But it's always good to go via Maria in recruitment, for her to know that this is what you need. And with experienced surrogates, we do have experience. In your experience, Maria, what would be a safe number basically to say of people who return, so that we have two second-time or third-time surrogates?
Well, right now, for example, I have 20 in queue that are interested or being processed to be second-time surrogates. And like I said, I talk to each one of them. Of course, if they come to me, I do talk to one of them and I get them processed and stuff. And of course, we can still, if you're thinking of doing surrogacy again, but let's say you want to do it at the end of the year, or whatever your time frame may be, we can still start with getting your medical records and have those on file, so that way when you're ready, that's we're good to go. And it'll just be a simple, I would say maybe 30-minute conversation with you, just to go over everything on your profile, make sure that everything is up to date, and get your pictures, and that's it. You do go for another background check and psych screening. So the psych screening is, from what I understand, it is you'll either do it video chat or just answer some questions online. So it is a little bit shorter.
And it is, this is a part of the process that formally would take more time, because you would have to go to the psychologist's office, and you would have to have that test done there. But now, due to the new changes, there are psychologists are doing it, as Maria was saying, either online or through the phone. So that makes the application process, or the second time around, much simpler, because you don't have to navigate. You don't have to get into traffic, use your bus or car or whatever you've got. So that's a plus.
Yeah, and for our return surrogates, the process, like just like, because of current events going on, it did change a little bit. So now you won't go for your psychological evaluation until after you've been married. Whereas before you went prior to, now they're doing it after you get matched. So you'll get matched, sent for your psych screening and your medical evaluation, depending on the case manager and all the medical stuff that goes with it.
So what we would like for you to know is, for second-time surrogates, or third-time surrogates, it's simple. And the first thing and the foremost thing you have to do is let us know that that is what you're interested in. And when I say let us know, try it to be Maria Kennemer, the one that knows. That way it doesn't get, it's just directly with her. She already knows what to ask for, how to get it from you. And even if it's just something you're considering, right? It's not something that maybe you're going to do right now. Maybe you're going to wait a year. Maybe you're not. It all depends on what you want to do. But for us, the most important things are, one, to understand that if you are interested in becoming a surrogate with Omega for a second time, so it's not that you're a second time surrogate because it's the second time you're doing a surrogacy journey. It's your second time with us as your surrogacy agency. So if you are doing a second journey with us, that means that we already have all your paperwork, and what we need is to update it. So you will need to update certain medical records depending on, how long ago you did your surrogacy journey with us, and pictures, obviously. And as if we've discussed with Maria in previous occasions, your pictures are very important. So it's good to get a hang on those, and you guys already have experience, so you know what works and what doesn't. And the other thing to know is that every surrogacy experience is different. So even if our application process is going to be easier this time because you've got much less paperwork, so please don't go to the website and apply again because you don't need to go through, you know, everything as we did before. You just talk to Maria and she will tell you how, or her recruitment team, Maria and her team will help you understand how that works and how timeframes are.
Yeah. And I mean, it, like Maria said, it can be a little different as far as, you know, maybe the first time you just waited a couple of weeks to get matched, a couple of days, you know, this time may be a little bit longer. So each surrogacy is different. So, you know, don't get discouraged if, you know, we update your profile and it takes a couple of weeks or a few months to get matched. So
it could be longer, it could be shorter. It's all a new experience. So, so yes. And we just wanted to let you know that this is really, really simple. So for our first time surrogates, if you want to go on a second journey, it's very simple to apply again. Just make sure you speak to Maria, and you will have to update certain things, but you don't have to do everything you did the first time. And you guys already know us. So you know who to contact and what to do for your reapplication. So yeah. If you have any questions, well, go ahead.
I was going to say, if they have any questions, I was just going to say what you say. If you have any questions, you could just call our main number and just ask to speak to me, or we could put my contact information on the chat on this, right? So we'll do that, and you can have my direct line. You could either call or text message me weekend, late at night. Sometimes, you know, what I tell my surrogates that I talk to, even if you have a question that you think about and it's like midnight, text it to me. I'll get to you. Maybe not at midnight, but I will in the morning. You know, because, you know, that's life. You know, sometimes we think of things and, you know, we'll say, oh, we'll do it later, and later we forget. So if you ever think of something, just feel free to text it to me. I'll answer.
All right. Thank you. Well, thank you for all our viewers for having joined our short webinar. This is also, if you missed it or you want to re-see it or see any of the other webinars that we've had, we usually have webinars at 10:30 in the morning on Wednesdays. You can go to the Omega Family Global Facebook page and search under videos, and we've got a series of informational videos that can help you out with something. And if there's something that we haven't spoken about, please let us know if you're interested, and we will provide the information for you. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.